Hello friends. So recently I decided to get into the long range or LoRa bandwagon and build something. What I do is usually when I have to build something for the hobby, I try to find the most efficient and the cheapest option available around. So yeah, sorry for the mess you see on my table here of these wires, but I what I really did was I bought one of the cheapest available long range module called LLCC68. This is the module here, if you see, and the smallest ESP32 Wi-Fi module that was available. This is the one which is ESP32 C3 Supermini module. So I bought two of these, both the LoRa module as well as the ESP32 C3 modules, and so all four of them costed me like somewhere around $8 or $9 in total on AliExpress. So I searched, Googled, and checked a lot of documentation and did not find any ready-made solution which was available to combine these two into a long-range device, a radio device which could, talk to each other. So I had to go through a lot of documentation of these data sheets and forums, and a lot of documentation I had to read and do some research and trial and error to get to this situation where I can use one of the pair as a sender, LoRa sender, and another as a receiver and receive it. So I built this one the first. Uh, I had a lot of trouble with the SPI communication between the ESP32 and the LLCC68 module that I have here. There was a lot of trouble, and after reading data sheets and doing a lot of to and fro between the SPI pins, I finally found some good solution which I have put it into place using these crocodile pin connections. And once the transmitter part of it started working, I did the whole thing again with wires soldered nicely. They're not nicely, but yeah, you can call them nicely. So the receiver started working, and right now both of these are in a situation wherein this one sends out the first hello message, and this one is able to read it. And I didn't take the trouble to solder the antenna. I just put this tweezer as antenna on this one, the sender part. The receiver doesn't really need an antenna with this small distance, and it is able to uh, communicate without any antenna because of the small distance. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the way it works, and maybe I put out the code and connectivity pinouts of both of these onto my blog, so you can also build it and have a cheap LoRa solution at your hand. So these are the two LoRa two modules that I'm using, basically LLCC68 module. This is the one. I think this one is built by Nice RF, is the company which designed this, I guess, from the research I have done, because it looks very similar to this company's module, but it is available on AliExpress from various vendors without any naming to it. And this is a usual generic ESP 32C3 Supermini Plus. Plus is the one basically which has this IPEX connector for a mounting an external antenna. I just bought this one because it seemed fancy. I could hook up an antenna if I needed to. But there's one available few cents cheaper without this antenna as well, and it is called ESP32C3 Supermini only, no plus to it. Plus is with the IPEX antenna. No difference between the two, so either one you use will work with the LLCC68 module. So The most troublesome part of it was getting these pin connections right. So basically Supermini 32 ESP32 Supermini modules have these default uh, pinouts for the SPI, like the GPIO 5, 6, 7 are the MISO and MOSI SS pins, and the GPIO 4 is SCK. If you try to hook these pins directly to the SPI connectors shown here, MISO, MOSI, SCK, and NSS is the chip select pin. So if you hook these together, it will never work. I'm not sure why, but it doesn't work at all. I had to use different pins other than this default ESP32 SPI pin to make sure that it is able to communicate. If you use the default pins, it doesn't work. So yeah, I'd suggest you can try, but don't waste your time. So I use alternative pins. So if you see, so the MISO and MOSI output has 21 and 8 pin, and the clock has the pin number 7, and the chip select is pin number 6. Same way on the receiver as well. So I'm going to hook this up now, put both the USB pins and power the device and show you how it works. Okay, so I'm going to hook up the receiver and the transmitter to the power now. So this is the receiver. Let me hook that up first. It's powered, and this is the transmitter, which is the sender part of it. So sorry for the mess of these wires. I'm going to disconnect all this and solder it nicely to look like the receiver. So it's much better than that. So okay, both of them are powered, and if you see now, the receiver is not receiving anything. It says failed error code 6 because it's not getting any messages, but transmitter has started sending the hello messages, hello world or something like that. The receiver takes a while to sync up and start receiving those messages, and we should see them anytime now, hopefully. Yeah, and there you go. It started receiving the messages now. If you see. Yeah, sorry for this messy video, but yeah, you get the point. The sender is sending out hello messages, and the receiver, this is the serial monitor of the receiver, which is receiving the messages, and that is how it works. So yeah, I didn't see anything online for LLCC68 directly interfacing with the ESP32 C3 module, which both of them are the most cheapest available modules online, which can get you on a LoRa radio. So I thought I'll make this video and put it out there for anyone who wants to try it. The code and the circuit diagrams and the module links, I will put them on my blog, which is in the description. If you like this video, do like and subscribe to it to motivate me more of such content. Thank you.